Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts.
What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. I want to react to a video I watched of a guy named y'all probably are O'Shea Duke Jackson, right? So he recently did a video about Antonio Pierce, and his Antonio Pierce wife filed bankruptcy after getting herself into $28 million worth of debt, right? And so, you know, I just want to react to this video because I feel like this, you know, people find out the hard way that marriage is definitely it's definitely a business, man. And you know, when you get married and you don't know how to tell your wife no, or tell her that, you know, or at least put like some limitations on like the spending and stuff like that. This is the kind of situation that you can find yourself in. You know, $28 million is a lot of money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the sound to the video play, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna react to it. But yeah, just here we go.
Loans. What would you think? Now, I want you to think about that real quick because we're talking about Antonio Pierce. Antonio Pierce is an African-American coach. He won Super Bowls, I believe, with the Giants. He was a linebacker. He is from Long Beach, and he worked his way up. I mean, he went to Long Beach Poly. He was the head coach. He then became a linebackers coach and recruiting coordinator at Arizona State. He then became the Las Vegas Raiders linebackers coach, the interim head coach, and then the head coach. This, I mean, his pathway to the NFL was in 10 years. Did a great job. He played in the NFL for 8 years. Then, unfortunately, he gets married to this lady. Okay, this lady who doesn't know anything that she's doing. I'm not here to insult his wife, but anybody who defaults on $28 million in loans is a joke. His wife is Jocelyn Pierce. All right. Now, here's what happens. Nissan Motor Acceptance Corporation and Hyundai Capital America want to garnish Antonio Pierce's wage with the Raiders. Why is that? Jocelyn made the bankruptcy filing to protect her assets. Okay. Filed on her behalf.
All right. So let me stop it right there, because first of all, like, if your wife or your significant other comes to you and she says she want to start a business, that's cool. But, you know, you don't allow her to, I don't know if she did this without his knowing, but, and still, like, the type of business is important, because, you know, like the size and the type of business, you know, what kind of debt that she can possibly go into from, you know, with doing this business. But if you know that she don't have any experience with, you know, like, with car dealerships, or for instance, or say that she wanted to do like a restaurant, she don't have any experience in there, then you definitely have to, you gotta have her start small, right? Or, you know, or hire somebody who can help manage it, which I don't know if that's even really a good idea, but she got to start small, and you can't allow her to risk no more money than you are willing to lose. So, you know, if you are worth, you know, a few $1 million, you know, then it ain't no way in the world I'm going to allow her to start a business that could possibly like sink my whole business. So, yeah, that's where I stand with that.
After receiving the extension, Jocelyn has until July 12th to pull together all information concerning community property between her and her husband, whom she married in 2008. Listen to this. In her filing, Jocelyn claims Antonio was a passive investor in several car dealerships in the 2010s, but when the business defaulted on loans, the lenders were able to produce documents showing the 45-year-old football coach to be a guarantor.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, like I said, if she wants you to co-sign or be the guarantor of a loan, then you have to definitely put some restrictions on it. These guys, these entertainers or men in general, they work too hard to get their money, and then to allow somebody to come in, like I said, without any experience and to take this kind of risk with your business. So, like as a person who has worked hard to get where they are, that it's trial and error. So why would he allow her to start out with a business, that a large business like that, and something that she don't have any experience in? And so, I don't get like how these some people be thinking when it comes to women and allowing them to to start these kind of businesses.
To guarantee it or guarantor, right? So look at this. This guy has worked all of.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in.
His life to be where he is at.
Yep, my point.
The wife was probably done zero at all in his professional career. Remember, this guy was in the league in 2001. By the time he won the Super Bowl, 2008, he was going to be done in 2009. That was it. He retired at 31. Where was she? Nowhere to be found. She's broke this guy. This guy's worked his way up to be an NFL head coach, defaulting in $28 million in loans. So now.
And see, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of times these guys will get with a woman who wouldn't otherwise like be with him if he wasn't a professional athlete, or if he didn't have the kind of money that he had. So, like if she didn't help you to build that fortune, then I don't understand like why he would allow her to put him in debt like that, or he would hand over that kind of access to her when she wasn't there to help him to build that fortune. So, that's another big mistake. And he noticed, like I said, she wouldn't be with him if it wasn't for the fact that he was a professional athlete or somebody who had access to all that money. But
she's trying to protect her assets. Guess who has to pay? Him. And you can look at her, she's in good shape. Seems like she got a little bit of, she's a fitness person or whatever. And, maybe she had some work done on her. But goddamn, who is worth that? And I want to talk to guys today because this is important. Guys, you work too hard to be where you're at. You work hard.
That's a good point. Men do work hard. And like I said, you work hard and you build up all your wealth, and you build up your business, or you climb up the corporate ladder. And then you allow somebody to give them access, like I said, to your money and stuff like that. I don't think, that's a wise move. That's not a good business decision. I have a friend, right? And she is married, and she runs the business. She's in charge of the money. And her husband works. He has an hourly job. And he don't know, but she is like $40,000 like in credit card debt, because he allows her to run the household business, and they have like a side a pet breeding business on the side, and she is like $40,000 in debt without him knowing. And I was like, man, that's crazy, So I just think that, people, men work too hard, and then these women who come along, and then they get into situations that they're not qualified for, because like I said, every business there are ups and downs in business, especially there's a learning curve. Like if you don't have any experience in that business, you know, you're going to take some losses. And then so you got to be kind of be careful, like how you trade in a business, especially a new business or something that you don't have any experience in. And so, you know, that's just something that you really got to consider. You work too hard to get where you are, and you should not at no time just allow your spouse or your significant other to take you into this kind of debt or put you in a situation where you could possibly lose everything. And so that's, you know, and Antonio Pierce is finding out the hard way that you know, his wife wasn't qualified to run this type of business, like a car dealership, you know. And I don't recommend, like I said, I don't recommend nobody taking on no more debt than they can you know, or that's like gambling. Like whatever you can afford to lose, that should be your limit, you know, but not $28 million or you know, or more than half of your net worth. So that's my opinion on it. Let me know what you think. Make sure to like and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll check you all out on the next video. Peace.